And for those of us just joining with us on YouTube, just bring yourself to centered breath as we're going to go into the guided meditation. So visualize the flow of your breath. Visualize a circle of movement, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And I want you to keep with that image of circles moving around. Circle of your breath. Circle of movement around you. Think of a bubble that's extended above your head, below your feet, around you. Another circle. And you're filling up that bubble. Filling up like we do in the mornings. First thing, we fill the bubble with our intention for the day. Fill this bubble with your intention for the week. Your intention for this session, for this now moment. Even if it's just to energize yourself, to connect with you, connect with the breath, connect with the mind, connect with the body. In and out. Cyclative cycles of time in your life, your day, your morning, your night. Allowing yourself to see yourself moving through that cycle. Breathing in with a breath. See yourself moving through your day, flowing with the movement, the flow of a circle, with breath moving in, moving out. Maybe you're rising in the morning and your day's gone well, you've had breakfast. And then you're centered, so we're going to fill the bubble as well at the same time with our intention. So some focus, some clarity for your day, some energy, feeling refreshed, revitalized. Breathe that in. Breathing out. Any attachments to doubt, any attachments to emotions that we feel we can't do this. Know that in this moment, that's fine. And actually don't feel any discomfort, disease of I can't clear my mind coming up. Whatever's coming up, just allow it to come up. Allow it to surface, allow it to flow out of you, and observe yourself, observe your thoughts, observe your feelings, observe the images as you breathe in again and flowing as you flow through the day. Nourishing yourself, nourishing your mind as we nourish the body with fresh chi, fresh breath, oxygen to the lungs. We nourish the body with food in our thoughts and our feelings, nourish with the mind, with the thoughts that we think. Standing in this power of choice, this power of flow of the circle. And stopping and pausing. So let's do that in this now moment with your breath this time. Breathing in. Hold for a few moments, whatever you can, and then release. Breathing in for 4. Holding for 4 and then releasing out. Doubling the release. Breathing in and pausing. Maybe it's only a few seconds. And letting go. And putting those pausing in your day like you're doing now. Maybe it's your lunch. You're taking the time to retreat, to pause in this now moment. Maybe it's just a breath and a pause before you make a phone call, a breath and a pause before you take a task, you take food for your lunch or your dinner or your breakfast into your mouth, and savour in a second, just for a second even, or for a moment, or for 30 seconds, when you remember, in this now moment with me, or in the moments throughout your day, sending that flow ahead, but still being present in this moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Moving through in your mind, through your day and your intention for the day, that you take those pauses when you need it. And the space with the breath as you're breathing in, before you exhale, remembering the spaces between the tasks, between the phone calls, between your work, between interactions with people, visualizing, seeing that and that intention as you breathe in and breathing out. Circling back round, breath moving in, breathing out. The interactions we're taking as we go round the circle in the breath. You might want to visualize a circle or a bubble moving in and out, like we do this with children, and we tell them to like have a little bubble when you're breathing in the balloon and you're breathing out the balloon. And sometimes that balloon, you feel like, oh, it's really filled up. Maybe it's filled up and you filled up that energy. Maybe you feel like you just want to let it out wherever you are in that circle that you're breathing in, breathing out, rolling the hands as we do it with Qigong. If you want to move with the body, moving up, moving down, feeling the movement around you of the energy of the room, of where you are, of your own energy, and sensing the energy as you flow through your day in this moment and subsequent moments to come, when you need to pause, when you need to stop. So coming to a moment of pause, maybe it's evening time, you've had your dinner, you're winding down, you're releasing, you're letting go for bed. Letting go. As I say to my children, whether it's been a good day or a bad day, it's time to let it go. And at the start of the day, whether it's going to be a good day or a bad day, just letting go and surrendering. Putting an intention for either a restful night's sleep or an uplifting, positive clarity. Remembering what we're putting in our day with our intention in the circle, in the bubble, in the breath for the week. And breathing that in. Still seeing the energy flow with the breath, flow with ease and flow. Open and receptive to how the day flows. Whatever comes up, you have the space in that few seconds of breath and pause and release. Taking this intention with you, doing this whenever you need it, whether it's for 30 seconds or for the 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So we're moving with the breath, we're visualizing with the mind, seeing our day unfolding, seeing our week unfolding, seeing the seconds unfolding in a circle rather than linear. In this now moment, we're in the space between your breath, allowing things to flow in which we are cultivating, and that which we're moving away from to flow out. Releasing, letting go. I'm removing a little bit of Qigong for you. Rubbing your hands together, I want you to feel the movement. We're thinking of the flow, the circle. We're going to do a little chi ball exercise. So you can keep your eyes closed, you can have your eyes open if you feel whatever's right for you. Rubbing the friction of the hands together. Feel the movement. This kinetic energy movement is. And then just stop. And lift the hands just about an inch, a centimetre apart, and feel the tingling in your hands that you've created with that friction, that movement. And just a slight little resistance if you push the hands together. I want you to visualise the hands. We're going to cup them into a ball. Imagine you have a ball in your hand. And you're literally just visualising that ball. You're bouncing it together with each other. And this is your energy. It's a visual representation of your energy. The energy that we're breathing in with our breath. Chi in Qigong, prana in yogic practice, and Reiki, the light energy. And then maybe just hold that ball there for a centre, a time, a pause. And then we're going to lift it up above our head. If you have any issues, just visualise. If you want to physically lift it above as well. And then expanding the hands up and the hands out. As Louise L. Hay would say, I'm open and receptive. Feeling your body's emotional intelligence of being open and receptive. As you allow that to come down, bringing the hands down, that ball is just expanded out around you. It's falling, raining down over you within the ball that is around you. Bringing the hands down with your focus and your mind to the belly, holding them over the belly, feeling the breath in your stomach, breathing in, breathing out. Feeling the ball of energy there. Placing one hand on your stomach and the other goes round behind your back into what we call the Ming Mang, the door of life. Feel that energy centering in the lower chakras, you may have heard it called, just in your belly, in the movement, your fire, your intention, Aryan energy, Aries, in cosmology and astrology is the spark, the fire. Feeling your fire in your belly, the light of suns, visualizing that there. And then you bring it round, the hands together over the stomach now. And just breathe. Feel the rise and fall and tune into the body. And feel the breath in and out. Movement of the mind, we moved our intention, we're moving our breath around and moving the body. As you bring your hands up and zipping up, bring them up over the face. If you've got clean hands, if you feel uncomfortable doing that, just hold them over the eyes if you're out and about, and just breathing in, shielding the eyes. Allow your eyes to open behind the hands, the light to filter in, dropping the hands down, coming down into prayer position over the head, over the heart. And inspired by the beautiful Wendy, I've taken it a step further, so bringing your hands up over. She always used to say, may you always be open and receptive and receiving thoughts and the emotions, but we're adding our hands up over our head to say, may you always be open and receptive to loving energy of your wisdom, your own true higher self, your connection to you. May you think kind and loving thoughts and be open to them, receiving of that inspiration from you, the wisdom from you. May you always speak that loving wisdom to others. May you always feel it in the heart and turning downwards. As I've closed my eyes again, you can have them open. May you be inspired by those emotions to then take, as you go over the lower chakras, take kind and loving actions in your day for you, towards others as well. Namaste. Love and blessings. Thank you for joining me for our Meditation Monday, which ended up being live on YouTube as well as on Instagram in the end. But my love and blessings for your day and your week. Hopefully you have your little bubble you can go to whenever you can. Remember to ground. If you're still feeling a little bit spacey like the stars in my hair over on Instagram, then just allow that to, you're very welcome. Bless you. Thank you, Mala. Thank you for joining me and for taking the time for you and yourself. So, and for sharing space with me and allowing me to hold space for you. But love and blessings for your day. Obviously, after any meditation, as I say in the links underneath, drink lots of water and take the time to come back. And if you're out and about, just tune in for a moment. If you're feeling a little bit like you're adrift, ground further by your feet and nature around you. And the quickest way to do that is eat. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you. I feel honoured you joining me. Love and blessings, all of you, for your day, your week, and your now moment, whenever you're viewing this. And thank you guys over on YouTube. I tried to go live with you guys earlier and it wouldn't work, so I went live on, oh look, it's 12:22. It wouldn't work, so I started the live on Instagram just with a little bit of extra breathing. We worked bringing into the totality of our senses as we do normally, and then the irony, it came up, the OBS software came up, so I was able to go live for you guys as well, hopefully. So just slightly longer, 5 minutes longer over on Insta, but you guys got to join me too, and thank you for your time, your love, your blessings, and allowing me to share this space with you. And what I'll add for you over on YouTube is just a little reminder that tomorrow is Mercury retrograde. This feels slightly different. It's self-responsibility was how I started this meditation over on Insta, and talking about being responsible for taking time for us, for self-care, and that's what this meditation hopefully will help you with. You can do it at any time you want, and the techniques we're doing you can do with me, obviously guided through, but you can do throughout your day. You can pause in that moment before you let go, and reminding you to do that. That's that taking responsibility, becoming self-sovereign, being aware that we need to take time for us, also that our energy is high and that we can channel that energy for being in a place of intention for our week. So hopefully this will set you up for the week, and this energy is for that inspired action and taking inspired action from a heart-centered space. So you're moving, or said in other ways, the heart, the mind in coherence, able to take those rational decision making that's from that space rather than the fight or flight space that is out of fear. So choosing from love, choosing to take the conversations, have the interactions from love, and allow ourselves. So sometimes the Mercury makes me a bit I actually feel like I've been in that energy. It's in the shadow, and that can make us think about what we say, to be more mindful, and to take the time to listen more, to listen to not just others, but what the mind is saying and what we're feeling. And that's what I want to remind you of. Elizabeth Peru mentioned in the tip off this week, catalyzing energy of the eclipses that are coming up and this week. So preparing yourself, being ready. I'm sure if you're following me on my pages, you're more than ready with all things that we've been working through. But as I said in the live on Insta yesterday, I hadn't been sure what this month's challenge was, although we're working daily, and you're welcome to join me in the mornings at 6:30 UK time. For our morning Qigong, we're working with the visualization, which we do in Meditation Monday once a week, obviously, but we're doing that on a daily basis, tuning into how to visualize with the Qigong, with the movements and the shifting, and that energy of directing intentional living. So my love and blessings for you and for your day, and I will see you next week. Hopefully, apologies I didn't go live last week, but there was the global peace meditation as well, and I will see you next Monday. Or if you're joining me in the mornings, then I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for our Qigong. Have a wonderful week.